This lesson is evaluating expressions. Now, the good thing is this lesson is just like the one that we did before, except for one little step. So it's just like order of operations, but we're going to do one little thing before we get to that point. Our steps for evaluating expressions is first going to be to replace or substitute each letter in the expression with the assigned value. So you're going to get x is equal to 1. So anytime you see a 1 in your expression, you replace it with a 1. Then we're going to perform the operations in the expression using the order of operations. So all we do is this one little step before where we replace the letters, and then all we do is the order of operations. Remember, our order of operations are parentheses, exponents, multiply or divide, addition or subtraction. Remember, these come left to right, and you do whatever one comes first. Left to right. PEMDAS, please excuse my aunt, dear Aunt Sally. Any way that you remember that. Again, the first thing that we're going to do is replace the letters. So I am given y divided by 2 plus x when x is 1 and y is 2. All we do is anytime we see a y, we replace it with 2. Anytime we see an x, we replace it with 1. Let's get started with that then. I'm going to underline this one, kind of a pinkish color. I don't know if that comes up. And then that one blue. So y is 2. Plug that in. Divided by 2 plus x, which x is 1. Our problem really is just 2 divided by 2 plus 1. Now we use our order of operations. Parentheses, none. Exponents, none. Multiplication or division, we do have some of that. 2 divided by 2, which is 1. Yep. And then we have our plus 1 here. 1 plus 1 is 2. We are done. Let's look at another example. I have in parentheses y plus x divided by 2 plus x. Again, this time, anytime we see an x, we're going to replace it with a 1. Anytime we see a y, we replace that with a 1. So our equation ends up looking like, in parentheses, 1 plus, when x is 1, we have another 1, divided by 2 plus x, which we said x is 1. Now we do our order of operations. Parentheses, yes, we do have parentheses, so we do that first. 1 plus 1 is 2. Then I just rewrite everything else just like we did before with our order of operations. Divided by 2 plus 1. Any exponents? Nope. Multiplication or division? Yes. We have this division, 2 divided by 2, which is 1, plus 1. 1 plus 1 is 2. Our solution is 2. Let's move on. In parentheses, a squared minus b divided by 6. Anytime I see an a, we replace it with a 5. Anytime I see a b, we replace it with a 1. So we rewrite a is 5 squared minus b, which is 1, all divided by 6. Inside our parentheses, we're going to do that first. So we have the 5 squared minus 1. So inside of the parentheses, we have to do that exponent first. 5 squared, remember, is 5 times 5. So that's 25. That's what 5 squared means. 5 squared is 25 minus 1, which is in our parentheses, all divided by 6. So we have to do this first. In our parentheses, 25 minus 1 is 24. We can get rid of our parentheses because we've done everything inside of them. 24 divided by 6, we get an answer of 4. Moving on. Y divided by 5 plus 1 plus x divided by 6. Anytime we see an x, it's 6. Anytime we see a y, it is 5. We replace 5 because y is 5 divided by 5 plus 1 plus x. X is 6, so we write that in there, divided by 6. There's no parentheses in this one, no exponents, so we start with our multiplication and division. We have some division right here. 5 divided by 5 is 1. Then rewrite 1 plus 1 plus 6 divided by 6. We still have some division. 6 divided by 6 is 1. Just rewrite everything else that we have. We have this 1 plus 1 out here as well. Addition and subtraction. We do our addition here. 1 plus 1 is 2. We have 2 plus 1. 2 plus 1 is 3. There's our solution. 2 more. Replace and then just order of operations. P minus in brackets 9 minus in parentheses m plus q, and all of our brackets and parentheses. Now we have 3 variables, but we know what each of them are, so we just replace them. P is 5 minus in brackets 9 minus parentheses m, which is 4, plus q, which is 3, and our parentheses and our brackets. Now we have parentheses and brackets, so we have to do the innermost. The first thing that we're going to do is that 4 plus 3, which is 7. 9 minus 7. And then we have the 5 on the outside. 9 minus 7 is 2. Our brackets can go away. We've done whatever's in there. And we have 5 minus 2, which is 3. Last one. Y minus, in parentheses, 4 minus x minus y divided by 2. First we replace y, so that's a 2, minus parentheses 4 minus x, which is 3, minus y, which is 2, divided by 2. We have parentheses, so we're going to do what's inside of our parentheses first. Inside of our parentheses, we have to go through the rest of our order of operations. There are no exponents. We do have some division, though, so we have to do that first. 2 divided by 2, which is 1. Those go away. We have our 3, and our 4, and then the 2 minus whatever that is on the outside. Still in our parentheses, now we do addition and subtraction, and we go left to right. So we have to do our 4 minus 3 first, which is 1 minus 1. 2 minus whatever all that is. Inside of our parentheses, we're going to do our 1 minus 1, which is 0. We don't need those parentheses there. I didn't need to write that. But we have 2 minus 0, which is just 2. All right, that is evaluating expressions. Again, all it is replacing our letters with the assigned value, and then just do our order of operations.